Why you putting on dark, bro?
Huh?
You awake. Why would you be putting on dark?
Dark?
No, talking to him. Come on, man. Like, fuck. Why would you put on dark in your silly shit?
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love
Stop
is
picking up.
fired
Don't drink it,
up.
drink it.
Saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone,
Yes.
so we will start here at the 25.
At that point, I was trying to get the game good.
The running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On play action, they'll throw.
Well, I missed it.
That's complete to Watkins. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That was my
We
fault.
know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Boston Scott on the return for his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to lead him to
Let's spit it out, bro.
15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Dad,
Yes.
I quit your game, the football.
Football. Football.
Football.
Football.
Football.
Right, there you go.
And then I quit the blue team, and I let the blue team come in.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard
That's what
line.
you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will play the game, and then I'm back on your game with my phone. I don't know what that happened to our. I don't know what that happened to you, Sibby, in my phone.
I dig it.
Well, you can't be good right now.
Now they try the right side here.
But when is the guy
God damn.
talking with that black car
This defense
here?
for the Cowboys, they really
When
played
did the
well a week
guy
ago
got
in that
that
win over the
black
Jets.
And I'm
helmet?
eager to see the
I
game
don't even
plan
know.
and trying to attack them this week because
That
when you
was
take
kind of
touchdowns,
great.
interceptions, what do you do now
Why?
when you go into
I
a game?
did it.
Do you decide you
I
keep
will
going
play
the ball?
my
Do you try and
game.
run it more? Or do you delay your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver. Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me,
Turn it down, my boy. You download more games?
how
No.
about they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. set up a throw.
Come on, this shit kept traveling.
Bodies and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Why is it everybody
They were more than
playing opposite doing some shit?
A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
This Simon guy making robot passing. The giant one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah,
And take it in for a Cowboys score. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Go in the bathroom, get mommy some tissue. Go in the bathroom and get your mom some tissue, boy.
And it's good.
Hurry up.
Make it 14-0.
Worm. Go in the boys' bathroom. Thomas.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Thomas.
This taking it at the goal line.
I said go look in the boys' bathroom and get the tissue, my man. Take it to your mom,
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
That shit took.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 27. And the return comes to a home right at the 44-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one,
I got something for you.
I go to my defensive captain and say,
help
me out.
Yeah, you bet.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No. What?
And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards now.
He has no clue where this is going.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Ah!
Just outside.
Whoa.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs.
Dad,
here's another first
I
and 10.
dropped that after that with the car.
And taking it
Dad did.
Did it again?
Yeah.
That's good.
No, I dropped the corn that went out the match. And then I fell.
Cheating ass nigga.
When you lose the game.
Try like this row you want, kid.
Whoa, Dad.
Yeah.
I told the rim set so high. Ah.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing middle, but
that fell.
I
fell.
Initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Dad, I just went to the left, brother, and
but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back.
Oh, Dad.
Yes.
I was trying to do a slow cut, but you couldn't do a slow cut in the car.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they
can.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
What? Dad. You can't believe I did that. I fell out the
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And got his man complete.
What?
And he will go out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Second and 6. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for.
Go see if my nigga 7 needs something over there. See what type of bargain deal I could give my man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Pass interference, like, come on, fellas.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to
Good
run this
defense.
one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Touchdown.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Come on, what you stop for?
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second
Hey,
half,
that worked pretty damn good. I ain't even going front.
Philadelphia and Brandon Guy.
It's crazy how you are. Unless I'm just, what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang at
Penetrating
Orlando.
the fuck out my offensive line.
Back in for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the field first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
Staying on that shit pretty fucking tight, too.
Maybe
Liking this shit, kid.
Down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out.
I'm liking this shit a lot. I ain't even gonna lie.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's able to
You're
get
doing
out to
some
the
great
42,
fucking tackling. Great tackling, bro. I can give a motherfucker props when he's doing some great tackling.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Another motherfucker hurt.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to
I'll see
make
you
the
out
right
there.
reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Finds a seam inside the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now a handoff here to his running back. Ended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
I'll move that.
An expected passing situation.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw here. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. They juked him, and they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free
Shell.
football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Where you at? Because Olivia's broke. Olivia? Where are you at? Because I thought I heard her voice. Okay, well, it sounds like she's broke.
We saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down at the 2. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside.
You said you know she's woke?
To the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football on the triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking
played this shit well last time. Then I threw a pick right here. Fuck it, bring him in. Can you get the job done? Get the job done then, kid.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders.
He's smoking the fuck out of us.
Chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
He'll drop to throw. Man open left side.
Good fucking tackle!
Be brought down well shy of the goal line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Anthony. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense...
This is because I traded players on like
Elliott on for the extra point.
Call it coincidence. No.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball
No.
game.
We should be up so fucking much. We should be up like 35 to 14. He's topping
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
On the ground there, that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you can stop good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Fitu Melifaru. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And now here's a carry heading left. Space to run past the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll try and sneak it here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Get off of there, Warren. Come on, bro. You know better than that. You know better than that. Don't sit on there, bro.
Getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because
my
they're not mutually
football
exclusive. They may
stop.
have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. You have a big-time pass rusher.
Come on, put my damn money down, boy.
And then make sure you blanket the field.
Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Johnson. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never.
Come on, bro.
Years, but here we go. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll have a first down here up past the 30, but he's brought down in bounds. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2nd and 3. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Well,
try my best, Slim.
There were some
try my best, Slim.
earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now. The so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
Want some juice?
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A little bit of time here to get the field.
Hold it, I'm steady.
Not much. It's a tie game. You don't want to do
I
anything.
know that I don't.
You done?
Okay, if you go for it, what is the absolute
You
reward
okay?
on this? But the risk
Want
is
some with Daddy?
probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win.
I want to play with
Again from the
you.
20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hold on. Let Daddy figure this out real quick.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls to the ground. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
All right, here I come. I could have been won this game if I would have kicked field goals and not went for it on a 1 or so many times.
If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Right there.
A tiger. See a tiger?
And that one will bounce out of the
Oh,
back
right
of the
there?
end zone.
That's a jaguar,
So we'll
mama.
start here at the
That's
25.
the tiger.
That's a tiger? Oh, no, the right. I don't know.
About set for this next drive. The Cowboys
You all right?
offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown will win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to
No
just
fucking
going
up.
downfield and trying to get in the field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it,
No
now,
fucking up.
the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 49 yards rushing for him now.
Oh, hell,
So it's
oh, am I
just
trying to
couple
lose? Hell
of
no.
guys to an overtime victory.
What am I trying to lose for?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the
Oh, I mean, I
right
tried to
back
go
that
for the
way.
gusto.
Why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And it's down to the 37-yard line.
We're just
Just a
doing
yard
mine.
on the first
I'm gonna hit the evil
down,
laugh.
so
Just give me a minute.
2nd and 9.
This
Give me a
drive
minute.
is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
He trying to kick the field goal at the last little minute because there ain't no.
5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And down right around the 32-yard line.
Kind of cold, kid. Fuck am I starting numbers for?
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it, all right? I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're
good fucking juke, dog. Good juke. I was going for that tackle.
But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold.
Put his little ass on. I played stupid, man. If I'd have just a couple field goals instead of going for it. Good shit, though. Good shit. I want to see how many 4th down conversions I fucked up on. We didn't go for that. That's what we did. Oh shit, 8. 8 third down conversions we didn't get. Good shit though, young boy.